Hafaday and good morning, Guam. I'm Tim McHenry, and here is your morning update. Topping your news this morning, DOD's Office of Economic Adjustment has released a report backing Governor Eddie Calvo's call for a cultural repository and public health lab. The report, which was released by Congresswoman Madeleine Bordallo's office, addresses the impacts from the realignment of Marines from Okinawa to Guam and makes recommendations for civilian projects that should be funded by the federal government to mitigate these impacts. According to the Congresswoman, the projects listed in the EAC report are less than in previous reports, but the revised Marine relocation plan has reduced in size and will have reduced impacts. However, the Congresswoman says the reports does validate what the governor has identified as key infrastructure impacts and mitigations. Governor Eddie Calvo says the OEA substantiates what he's been saying all along. And the Joint Commission was on island last week conducting an inspection at the new Guam Regional Medical City. JRMC CEO Margaret Bengzon confirms for PNC that the Joint Commission representatives did a site visit at the new hospital, which hopes to achieve Joint Commission accreditation. With this accreditation, the hospital will be recognized as having met certain federal standards in hospital care and management. It also means that they are compliant with the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid and eligible to receive reimbursement for Medicare claims. Bengzon says that the results of the Joint Commission inspection should be available within the next couple weeks. And she says they are hopeful for a favorable outcome. Governor Eddie Calvo says he believes that the HEA Group is a reputable group and that the HEA Plan recommendation for raises throughout Gov Guam are good. The governor says everyone deserves their HEA recommendations, and he also says that he's referring to Mike St. Nicholas, who held a public hearing on Tuesday night on Bill 204 that would rescind the HEA recommended raises for governor, lieutenant governor, and appointed cabinet members, senators, and mayors. The bill was introduced after Senator Brant McCready introduced a bill to rescind pay raises for senators only. Senator McCready introduced his bill after Simon Sanchez high school teacher named Andrew Bainham released a survey conducted by his students showing that the majority of the public were against the raises. Governor Eddie Calvo actually rescinded the HEA raises when he first took office because of Gov Guam's poor financial condition. The governor says now that Gov Guam's finances have improved, Gov Guam employees should get their HEA raises. The governor also addressed raises that his staffers received that wasn't part of the HEA recommendations. Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz told PNC in an interview earlier this week that those raises were given without legislative spending authority. The governor believes this was well within his transfer authority. And that's it for the morning update. As always, have a good morning, Guam.